I'm 21 years old, and I did not discover that I could sing until I was about 18. It was like right when I was about to turn 18, but it was my senior year of high school, and I have 4 sisters. We have a piano at home, and my 4 sisters would take piano lessons. So I would hear them play the piano sometimes, and I kind of learned by ear. But one day, my friend asked me to be in his Battle of the Bands, and it's just like a bunch of high school bands get together and play music for the school. So I agreed to play the piano for his band, and thought everything was going to be good. The day before, we did our practice, and our singer, the girl that's supposed to sing, she quit. And we didn't really know what to do. We didn't know if we were going to keep going or not. And so I just decided I would just try to fill in for her. And that's kind of when I discovered my voice. I tried singing, and it went well. And then at the performance the next day, I really went for it, and we ended up winning, and it was just the craziest day of my life. And after that, I started writing music. Well, after that, I started posting my music online, and that's kind of when everything started to take off. And then about 2 years ago, I started writing, my own songs. Honestly, the U.S. tour is the one I just got done with a couple weeks ago, I guess like a month ago. And it was just, every day, every show, there's just all these experiences and all these first time in a lifetime things that I'm doing. And it's all it was just full of, good memories. But I think the thing that was the best for me was the crew that I had. My best friends were there, and my band I'm very close with. And over and over and over every day, we would just all enjoy being in each other's presence. We would go, one day we were in Boise, Idaho, and we drove out an hour and just took out a bunch of 4-wheelers and had a day to ourselves, and just things like that I think were the most memorable for me, because a tour can be very hard and very exhausting. And obviously, I love meeting the fans, and I love the energy on stage, and the stage will always be the best part. That's always the best part. But outside of that, it's hard to find things that help you live up to that adrenaline on stage. And me being with my band and my friends just made the whole thing incredible. That's a very good question. Fruit snacks definitely make me happy. Burritos make me happy. When I get a good bite with chopsticks, I'm not very good at using chopsticks, but when I get a good bite with them, that makes me happy. But my friends and my family make me very happy as well. When they're happy, I'm happy. And when they're sad, I also am sad. But I think something that makes me sad, is when I get a bad bite with chopsticks, when I drop my food with chopsticks. But I think something that makes me really sad is just when I see people throw away talent. I think everybody in this world has a unique talent. Whatever that is, I think everyone is good at something. And a lot of people don't choose not to do anything with that talent. And to me, you can spend a lifetime figuring out what that talent is, and some people never find it. But the people that do, I think if you find something you're good at and you find something that you love, you should just chase that and do that. And I think that's a very special gift, to be able to do something that makes you happy. And I got very lucky that I'm doing something that makes me happy, and it is taking me around the world. And that's been incredible for me. But I think everybody has something special like that. So, yeah, it took me a long time to film a music video for In the Stars. It took a year. But I never knew what to do for a music video for In the Stars. I didn't really know what was best, so we just didn't do one. And at the end of the tour, I was like, man, I need to film something for In the Stars. And I wanted it to be very raw and very real. So I had a camera crew come, people that I'm very close with, and they just came and filmed me on stage, and we took some BTS from, some of the footage we had that my buddy McLean filmed, and we just like compiled it into a video, and it was very emotional for me to watch that. I had such a good time on tour, and that like really helped me remember the best parts. Yeah, so I mean, I have a lot of new music, a lot of songs that are unreleased that I'm hoping to create an album with in the next couple months. But when I write a song, every song is very different. I don't really have like the same process every time. But what I like to do is I will sit down on the piano and find chords that I like. And when I find a chord progression that I like, I'll keep playing that, and I'll try and sing melodies to it. And once I find something I like, that's when I bring it into a session with my writer and my producer, and we just kind of crack in with the lyrics and the production. So I like to write all my melodies, and a lot of times I like to write my lyrics, but obviously, music is a very personal thing. Everybody has their own view and their own way of writing. So I like to write with my friend Jack, and he always has a different perspective than me, and it helps kind of bounce off ideas. And I love that. So that's kind of what I like to do. That's how I prefer to do it. Yeah. I'm going to be honest, I didn't write it in the hotel room. But I had written that song pretty recently with Jack, and yeah, I mean, it's called Forever and a Day, and I love it. I love that song very much. I think it's crazy how songs can change their meaning to me. Like I can write a song about one thing, and for that moment in time, it's about, a person or a place or a thing. But then like a couple months later or a month later, like I can relate it to something else in my life. And that's something that makes me very happy because, like when I wrote that song, I was in a very different place in my life. And now, it has a completely different meaning to me. So, yeah, I really love that song. Very much so. I think I could write a song about anything, and I could write a song about a place, and you would think that I'm writing it about a person, but I could very easily write a song about Manila. It's a beautiful city, and it's a very different city than I've ever been in before, but it's been really cool. Extremely humid, very hot, very warm, very sweaty, very sticky. But yeah, we've loved it. It is really cool to just explore, because obviously I'm here for 4 days. I'm not going to see all of it, so I'm just trying to see as much as I can. Thank you guys very much though for tuning in. My name is Benson Boone, and you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, just about everything, just at Benson Boone. I have a lot of new music coming soon, hopefully an album, but regardless, a lot of the music will be coming soon. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate your support, and hopefully I'll be back in Manila doing a show next time. So thank you all.